Hey guys, I wanted to pop in on here and do a review of some of my absolute favorite pre-packaged keto foods. I know when a lot of times when people think of keto, it's everything fresh, nothing in the middle of the aisles in the grocery store, requiring a lot of work, not a lot of pre-packaged processed types of foods, but there are some out there that are legitimate. And there are plenty that I haven't tried yet that are on my to-do list, and I'll tell you about those too. But I wanted to give you the rundown on a few of my absolute favorites right now. So I've got 5, maybe 6. I might have a bonus one for you. So very first one. This is my major favorite one now. This guy here. So Diabetic Kitchen is the brand, and I've talked about them before. But these brownies are delicious. So being on keto, my major weakness is sweets in general, but of all the sweets, I can give all of them up. I have a really hard time giving up brownies, and I've made a couple of different recipes that I've found on websites with great reviews. Not good enough for me, but these guys do the trick. These are an adequate substitute. Let me show you these macros. I don't know if my phone will zoom in enough on them, but there's tons of dietary fiber in there. And the net carbs on them, I'm trying to look at it backwards here. It's really low. It's like 2 grams of net carbs per serving. And these guys, it's really simple. All you do is add a stick of butter, 3 eggs, and there's optional nuts. And in my opinion, I don't know, brownies should have some kind of nuts. My preference is pecans. And if you add in pecans, some people do walnuts. And then the other thing that I like to add is extra chocolate. So whether it's the dark Ghirardelli chocolate, the big chunks, or a better option is the Lily's dark chocolate chips. So they have a little extra sweetness in them, but it's flavored with stevia. So Lily's is a really good option. So this brand, Diabetic Kitchen, there's a ton of other products that they make, and I haven't tried other ones. I'm just too caught up on the brownies. They make, banana bread and all kinds of other bakery type items and mixes that you can make. But I just ordered it on Amazon. And actually, one of the giveaways for the macros challenge that today's the final day of is going to be the brownie mix. So I've got an extra one. So this is my number one. Second one, we talked about this plenty. Joseph's lavash bread. And then there's a second one, and this is kind of a bonus with it. This is the same brand, but it's little mini pita breads, and these are awesome too. And they're really thin, but you can actually even open them up and make them like a little pocket wrap, or you can use it as a wrap. These guys are magical. And the information on them for half a lavash, it's 5 grams of net carbs. I don't know if you can see it, but
Can we mix the brownies?
We're not going to make brownies right now, buddy. But I can give you some that I already made, okay? Give mommy just a minute. So with those Joseph's chips, like what I do, you can use these for wraps. I use them sometimes for pizzas. If you bake them in the oven and then put the toppings on top, and then go in and add, bake it again, that's good. But if you cut these up into squares, and I've posted a video about this before, we're singing Trolls. But if you do a little flash fry in coconut oil or olive oil, or do like a half and half mix, really easy way to make amazing chips. I take them to Mexican restaurants. I eat them with anything you would normally eat chips with. Just put some sea salt on them when you pull them out of the fryer. You can bake them too. But anyway, the Joseph. Hey, Amos. Amos, do me a favor and go watch Cars. I thought you had Cars on TV. We're going to turn it off if you don't watch. Okay, next one. These Keto Crave energy bars. And these are, I got this on Amazon as well. Just kind of on a whim, but after reading really good reviews. This is the cocoa almond. They're awesome. It kind of tastes like a dessert. And for this one, it's 5 grams of net carbs. So not bad, but there's 210 calories, so it's enough to kind of almost be a meal replacement or a really solid snack if you're needing just something on the go. But these are awesome. They're a little pricey. They're $3.33 per bar, I think. they're really good. Julian Bakery granola. Here's the picture. So I like this. It's not as good as regular granola. One of my favorite breakfast things has always been Greek yogurt with some kind of berries, some granola, and then I add in other stuff like cocoa nibs and flax and chia. I like to put in a big blob of like almond butter or something like that. And I really, really miss it on the keto diet. And yesterday I posted a recipe I found by Keto for Carboholics on how to make yogurt, keto yogurt in an Instapot, and I'm literally going to go and buy an Instapot just so I can try that. But this granola does the trick if you just really need granola. You can eat it with milk, just by itself, kind of like a cereal, or not milk, like almond milk or something. Or you can put it in yogurt if you're going to splurge a little bit and have, I think if you do a cup of plain Greek yogurt, some granola and berries, it turns out to be about 11 net carbs. There's a ton of dietary fiber in this. So there's only really 2 grams of net carbs and a half a cup of this stuff. So it's really good. And it does kind of have a little bit of that flavor of an artificial sweetener, although there is no artificial sweetener in here. But it has a little bit of that flavor in there. And the sweetener that they use, hang on and I'll tell you what it is. I'm reading through it. I don't even see it. Vanilla extract, cinnamon, monk fruit. They use monk fruit as the sweetener. So it is all A+ as far as like paleo or keto goes. Next one's another Julian Bakery item, and I really like these too. The Primal organic Parmesan crackers. These guys taste like kind of like Cheez-Its, but with a hint of the healthy flavor. So you can see even from the picture, there's a bunch of different seeds and stuff like that in there. But for what it is, you can see here, 70 calories, 3 grams of net carbs, and a little bit of fiber. It's not bad, and it does the trick. I like to eat these with cheese. I could live off of cheese. Like before keto, I just, always have about 14 different types of cheese in my fridge, but eat these with cheese and a little bit of meat or some mustard, that kind of thing. It really does the trick for me. So those are my top 5, and then I've got a little bonus here too. Fit Vine wine. Now, to be fair, I have not tried the cab yet, but I did try the Sauvignon Blanc and I loved it. It reminds me of summertime. Like all I want to do with that wine is pour a glass and go sit on my back deck and watch the kids run around in the yard. It tastes like summertime. It's really refreshing, not too sweet. I don't like a sweet wine. I saw that they have a rosé and I really want to try it. So I'm going to go shopping for that. All of these items that I showed you can order off of Amazon. The Fit Vine wine, you can order off the Fit Vine wine website. Just Google it. I've also found it at Whole Foods. And I think you can find it at some other places too. And then the Joseph's brand breads, I've heard that you can find it at Walmart too. I avoid Walmart because it's a big pain. Uh-oh, buddy, what happened? I might have a situation here, so I might have to sign off a little bit early. But I'll do another one off of the other items that are kind of on my to-try list, and I'll give you guys a review of what they are. So let me know if you have any questions. If you've got other ideas that you've tried that I need to consider and go try, post them in the comments. Let me know about it. See ya.